Hey everybody, welcome to Queenie's Life and Tarot. Thank you so much for checking out my channel. Hold on, let me put my feet down because I don't want to shake the camera too much. Anyway, so if this is your first time here, if you want to hit subscribe, I'd really appreciate that. And if you're here, if you want to hit like, I really appreciate that too. It helps spread my videos and get those out to more people who are interested in these kind of topics. Whether it be spirituality, tarot, just certain things that I talk about. I am really trying to get everything set so that I can get more videos out. I know I've been saying that for a while, just my life has been so hectic and so crazy, you guys. I'm trying really hard though because I'm so passionate about this and I really want to teach people some of the things that I know, even though I'm still learning and still growing every single day. I would love to do that with you guys and we can learn so much from each other. Sorry if I speak really fast or if I smile a lot. That's just something I do when I'm a little bit nervous. But yeah, I'm going to try to play it cool. So anyways, today I wanted to do a video on some signs that you're going through a spiritual awakening. So this is going to be 10 signs. There could be more signs or just different signs that maybe you experience. But I wanted to go through or go over 10 signs that I personally experienced. I did write them down on my notebook just so I don't forget them because I kind of space out sometimes. So yeah, the first sign, and okay, so I want to say that these may not be in order for how they pertain to everybody. I just wrote down some signs that I personally experienced. So number one, you really start to question your life. You start to question the things that you've gone through. You start to question what life is really about. What's the bigger meaning of life, just the bigger picture of life. Okay, so you just have so many questions. You're a little bit confused about your life. You're a little bit confused of where you are, and you're just kind of like, what am I doing? Where am I supposed to go? I'm kind of lost right now, you know. So that was one of the first signs that I personally started to experience. And then you kind of feel like you have a bigger life purpose. So I even remember I was even putting this on my Twitter at the time, and I didn't even know anything about tarot, spirituality, or anything like that. I was just like, okay, I feel like I could be doing so much more right now. I'm a mom of 2 babies, and so I love mom life, of course, but I was a stay-at-home mom. I've worked full-time on and off here and there during this mom journey, and I was just like, I love being a mom and I will always be a mom, but I feel like I have a bigger purpose in life. What am I supposed to be doing? I don't feel like I should be sitting at home all the time, just kind of keeping myself secluded and not really doing much. And I was like, I feel like I have a gift or just some potential that I'm not using, and I really was craving to figure out what that was. I did not want to sit around anymore. Like I said, as much as I love mom life and I've loved every part of being a stay-at-home mom in the journey, I was just like, I want to do more. I want to do bigger things. What am I doing, you know? And so that was another one that I started to experience. So number 3, you kind of start to question your religion and your religious upbringing and background. So you kind of question, like, is that really a part of me? How much of this do I really agree with? Is it something that I kind of just went along with because my family said it was right to, or society said it was right to, whatever it may be? You're kind of like, does this really pertain to me? Does this really resonate with me? How much of this do I believe in my background, religious beliefs, or anything of the sort? So you kind of start to question all of that and think, maybe I want to expand a little bit more. Maybe this isn't really what I agree with, or maybe this just, isn't a part of me. So, excuse me. So you kind of start to expand and think a little bit differently and wanting to learn more about other religious topics and things like that. So yeah, number 4, you start to get more into spirituality. So you start to be more into like meditation, maybe tarot, aura, chakras, just different things like that. You kind of think, oh, well, I'm a little interested in that. I wonder what this is all about. It seems very calming and peaceful, and there's a huge group of people in the world who are into these certain types of things, and you kind of think, maybe I want to look into that a little bit more. Maybe that is really a part of me. I would really like to see what this journey is about and what these people are talking about and what they're doing on their spiritual path. And remember, we all have our own spiritual path and all of those sorts, but they all tie in together in some type of way and form. Okay, and so number 5, you feel like you don't relate to society or the people that you've always surrounded yourself with. That was one of my biggest ones. I just didn't agree with a lot of things that society thinks or goes about. And of course, like, there are certain things that I'm into also. I mean, I'm 23, so yeah, of course I'm in that modern day and age, and I'm into like the same type of music, dance, you know, just different things. But a lot of the things that people are really into that I used to be into, I was like, this does not fit me. It just felt like a false mask. I was like, I don't want to pretend that I like this stuff anymore. I don't want to try to fit in anymore. I just don't agree with how people think anymore. I just don't agree with the people I surround myself with anymore. And I just want to move on from this. I want to have a bigger and better way of thinking. I want to have a bigger view of what's really going down in society. And yeah, sorry, I was just making sure I didn't miss anything on that part. But so that is part of it. You really are just not gonna have the same friends. You may even not even relate to your family anymore. Just different things like that. Social media, you may not relate to anymore. It kind of bores you. You may get triggered by it because of certain things that you see on there. And yeah, those are some things I experienced. I'm trying to step away a little bit more from social media. I am on there. I go on spurts of being on there quite a bit, and then I'll kind of just like go off for a little while. And it's because I've noticed that certain things will trigger me. Like, you may feel like you may be judged, or people just aren't real with you, or there's just like a sense of falseness that you feel is surrounding you. So yeah, number 6, you start to question the government and the way that they are influencing society, or the things that they are doing that we may not know about or anything like that. That's something I've kind of questioned. There's lots of things that I've been curious about in the government, in the health industry, lots of different things. You may want to start changing the way you eat, doing more natural remedies, herbs and stuff like that to help heal yourself instead of using pharmaceutical medicines and different things like that. You may want to stop eating certain foods because you want to eat healthier. You just want to eat just more organic, earthly stuff that is going to benefit your body a lot more and make you feel more peaceful, just not so sluggish. And yeah, different things like that. You may get like, if you watch the news, you may be like, oh, these things, you'll see like the lies on the news, or things that that you're just like, this is crazy, like, what is going on in this government? Even if sorry, I just kind of spaced off for a second. But yeah, you just really start to question what's going on and what's happening. You're like, there's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of control in the mind and the way that we're programmed and the things we do. That's for another video. I could get really into that, but yeah, that's another thing. So number 7, you experience a dark night of the soul. So this is when you feel like you've kind of hit rock bottom. You are very depressed. You feel like there's no way out. You really just go into the dark night of the soul. It's really hard. It's one of the biggest depressing states you will probably go through, honestly. But it's like it's like the death card in tarot, it's the transformation and the rebirth. So you kind of have to die the old you and rebirth the new you. So you're going to go through a whole transformation once you get through the dark night of the soul. And a lot of times in the dark night of the soul, you may have some addictions or habits or codependencies, a lot of different things like that. And you'll kind of start to awaken to these things that are within you that you're like, okay, I cannot do this anymore. This is not healthy. I'm so depressed. I feel like I've hit rock bottom. What am I doing? I need to wake up and start changing. So that's number 7. Number 8, well, this ties into it. Your habits start to change. So maybe your daily routines, maybe your sleeping schedule, maybe the music you listen to. There could be a lot of things. You start to get into just different things that maybe you never thought that you would be into. So that is number 8. And number 9, your standards start to change. So regardless if this is with people, with your work environment, like your home environment, relationships, whatever it may be, your standards start to change tremendously. You realize your worth, you start to realize the things that you do want in your life, and you just cut out all the negativity and the BS. Basically, you start to think, okay, these aren't sorry, these aren't resonating with my standards. I have higher standards than this. I let people walk all over me, or I just don't stand up for myself, whatever it may be. You start to really raise your standards, and you start to let people know these are your standards and you won't take anything less. Like, of course, you're going to be able to compromise. You're going to want to compromise with the people who do want to grow and who do want to change with you. But you start to realize that there are people that you cannot help unless they want help. There's people who are not going to change unless they want to change. And there's certain situations that you just cannot control, and that you can't change or help, so you raise your standards, you raise your self-worth, your self-love, self-esteem, all of that kind of stuff, and you just have so much love for yourself that you will not take anything less, and you stand your guard in all aspects that really pertain to you and that you really personally want in your life. Okay, so number 10, you want to make a change in the world, and you want to help others evolve. So this is one of the biggest things. When I started to realize that I had a bigger purpose and there was other things that I wanted to do, it took me a while. There was different things that kind of like popped up when I was like, oh, this, like, I really like this, or oh, I really want to learn more about this and stuff. But the more I got into my spiritual journey, I started to realize that there were things, there's just so much going on in the world. I was like, what can I do to help change the world? Even if it's just in my community, even if it's just 1 or 2 people, what can I do to help people evolve? What can I do to help raise the consciousness and the awareness of society and just the world, Like I said, I'm a mom of 2 girls, so I was like, what can I do to have a higher consciousness and a higher state of thinking to help my girls and the next generations coming to come into a new awareness and help these kids and the future kids that will be coming into this world in our government. And so you have to start with now, the people who are here now, the people that you are able to help now. And so I just kind of started to think, what can I do to help people? What really pertains to my soul? What resonates with my soul? What is it that I can do to really help? And I found that I am so in love with tarot. I love spirituality. I literally read and do research on birth charts, whether it be tropical or Vedic astrology. I'm always researching into my own personal birth chart. I do help some family and friends with their birth charts sometimes. It just literally takes hours to do research. Like I said, I still research mine, and I've been researching mine for like 6 months, probably more now. So it's been a long time that I've been looking into mine. Sorry, my hair is just bugging me right now. I'll try to stop doing that. But anyways, so yeah, you start to get really into that stuff. You start to want to give advice to people. You start to want to help people. When people come to ask you questions, you really want to show them the ways and the things you do that help you change into the person you are, and that help just your personal surroundings and your personal self-love and beliefs and stuff. It really does help when you share people, when you share with people the things that you know and the things that you learn, you know, because I always think that there's so much in society that goes on right now where we're always in competition mode, we're always in scarcity mindset. We don't want to help others in the fear of somebody being better than us, and I don't think that's fair at all. Like, trust me, I've been in that state of mind before I started doing my awakening, but it just comes to the point where you're like, why do we have so much competition? Why don't we help each other? Why do we put each other down so much? And it's just like, you want to be a helping hand. You want to spread your knowledge and the wisdom that you have held within you, and you really just want to be a source of light for others. But at the same time, I do want to say, be careful who you do share your light with and who you do share your sorry, I'm spacing again. Who you do share your ideas and knowledge with. And I know that kind of sounds weird because I was just saying being in competition mode, but it's not about that. It's about people taking advantage of you and thinking that they can do so much to take advantage of you and just keep taking, and not even applying the knowledge to themselves, or just keep asking questions and they're really not doing anything to change themselves. And like I said, of course we want to help people, but like I said, you can only help those who want to be helped, and you can only change those who want to be changed, and those sorts of things. So just really use your intuition and your discernment on the people who truly do want to evolve and who truly do want to change the society and move up to a higher level of consciousness and all of that good stuff. So but yeah, and just trying not to live in scarcity mindset, not think, or starting to think, well, you know, a lot of people think that there's not enough money, love, peace, just different things to go around in the world, and that's not true at all. I truly believe that we wouldn't be put here on this earth if there wasn't enough for everybody, because how would that work? And so I truly believe that there is so much to go around, to be passed around, and to help. It's just really getting society, the world, consciousness up to that elevation, and really to the new awakening. We are going through a shift right now. I'm trying to remember. I'll most likely talk about it in a different video, because I really do want to do some more astrology topic videos and stuff like that. But we're moving into a new way of thinking about religion and spirituality and all of that kind of stuff. So as you notice, you will see that a lot of people are starting to awaken to certain things and starting to change. It's taking a lot of time. Of course, it'll take time. There's so many people in the world, but slowly but surely, people are awakening. People are doing what's best for them. They are really starting to change and really starting to help everybody as a whole collective, and it's absolutely beautiful. And I cannot wait until more people awaken and really starting to step onto the journey. And I know not everybody's going to get super deep into spirituality and the same things that I believe in, or that I'm really into, or others may be into, but it's about kind of being on that same level and coming to peace and coming to terms with things that have happened that we can't change, and just trying to shift and change the world as we can right now into a new state of being. And so yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about. Sorry if I just cut that off a little bit weird, but I hope that these 10 signs of spiritual awakening, I did kind of talk a little bit more than 10 signs, but you know what I mean, pretty close. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, if you could hit like and subscribe, I really appreciate that. It helps get my video spread around to people who are really into the stuff, that want to learn more. And yeah, it just means a lot to me. I really do appreciate everybody who even comes and checks out my videos, or you know, if you want to leave a comment. I really would love people to leave comments on my videos, because I just want to be able to talk to people and just really wow, I keep spacing. I am so sorry. just build with people. I really want to, yeah, just really cooperate with people and just come as a team. There's so much that I want to talk about, and to be honest, I don't really talk to many people about this journey. I kind of just talk about the things in my videos, and I'm trying to reach out more, but I need the comments so that I can talk to you guys, because there's so much that I have in my mind that I want to get out there, and there's just so much that I could talk about. I could literally talk about this journey and things I'm into for hours and hours. It's just, I'm so in love with it, and I think it's so beautiful. And like I said, I really want to help people. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything like that, I always leave my info down in the description box. I do want to start doing some personal tarot readings for people who are interested. I'm trying to come up with a set idea and thought of how I could do this. But yeah, I really want to do that. So if any of you guys are interested in that, let me know, because I really do want to start doing that. And yeah, again, like I said, I really appreciate you guys. I love you guys. And I appreciate everybody who has even taught me the knowledge that I know from the videos I have watched on YouTube. If there's any tarot readers maybe that you want to check out, I highly recommend Just Keep Swimming 1111, Water Baby Tarot, Spiritual OG, what's her name? Gosh, Spiritual Evolution Consciousness or something like that. I'm sorry. I just found her channel a couple weeks ago, and I really love her readings and stuff like that. She's just amazing. They're all amazing, honestly. They are all so gifted and have so much knowledge pertained and just held within them. It's amazing. Like I said, you guys, you can learn so much from each other. So just really help each other out. Really, like I said, be careful with your ideas and with the people who don't really want to evolve. But, you know, the people that really do want to help and really do want to change, help them, okay? And like I said, use your intuition, your discernment. You will know the people who truly do want the help, the people who truly want to be on this journey. And, you know, because, and I'm not like trying to let my ego get in the way or anything. I just feel like a lot of people in society these days use the spiritual journey as just like a trend, and I don't see it as a trend. I see it as something very serious. It's something that I personally take serious because it's a huge part of me and my life and my soul. And yeah, so like I said, you guys get the point, so I won't keep repeating myself. But anyways, thank you again for like the 10th time. Yeah, I love you guys, and I hope to see you, or I hope you comment, like, subscribe, share, anything of the sort. Alright, I'll quit mumbling and rambling on. But anyways, you guys take care, have a good night, peace, love, and light, and namaste, all of that good stuff. You guys are amazing. We're all blessed, and we're all beautiful in our own way, so don't forget that. Keep evolving, keep going on this journey. It's hard, but it's so worth it. There's always the light at the end of the tunnel. You just gotta keep pushing, okay? Anyways, again, thank you. Have a good night, you guys. Love you. Bye.